Today in news, Wisconsin lawmakers have introduced a decriminalization bill. It would decriminalize folks having up to 1 ounce of cannabis. It would also make them stop prosecuting less than an ounce of cannabis at all. People could pay a small fine. They're calling it a civil forfeiture. There would also be a $10 civil forfeiture required for paraphernalia. So I don't know what's paraphernalia or what the $10 civil forfeiture is, but currently you might get caught in jail for a few days if you have weed or paraphernalia. And so the lawmakers are saying it's about time we stop acting like prohibitionists here in the state of Wisconsin, putting people in jail for cannabis when they can get cannabis in all of the neighboring states. They're similar to New Hampshire. They're pointing out that New Hampshire and other states like New Hampshire that are states that don't have legal cannabis, that are surrounded by legal cannabis states, have most of them, they're saying most of them have decriminalized cannabis to some degree. It's only what's right. Also in news, Vermont has a legal cannabis program that have THC caps, they have potency caps on their products. The state's health board has refused to lift those THC potency caps on Vermont's cannabis. And folks who are opposed to this are saying it's ridiculous, it doesn't make any sense, it doesn't help anybody, it doesn't keep anybody safer, it doesn't adjust how much cannabis can be in a container. It specifically has to do with the amount of THC in a particular product. People now realize that THC isn't actually a very good indicator of the potency or how a cannabis will work, especially medically. It has a lot more to do with the terpene profile. And even the formula where you look at the cannabinoids, one of them is THC. It doesn't necessarily translate depending on what else is in there, and that's what's called the entourage effect. But the entourage effect actually is probably more important than a count of THC in a particular product or any other cannabinoid. One of the big problems with cannabis is the people who are making the laws around cannabis usually don't have any understanding or experience with cannabis, and the people who do have that understanding and experience are usually barred from participating in the cannabis culture, at least in a legal way, in the states that have adopted legal cannabis. Thanks for watching The Walk. Dela.